Hey, it's Mr. Carvajal again, and we're coming up on the end. Now it's time to practice some of these things that we've thought about, thinking about being positive on purpose. And when our minds get negative, what are the positive things we're going to think? And then having that game riddle mindset that's going to help us do better and better as we practice. So let's take some time to practice now. If you go to this page, you can either find out how to access using a school Chromebook or a school computer, or you can just go to this website, which is easy to do. And here's how you do it. Click here, select practice, practice using the software, and I'm just going to click on 2018. End of course, that's high school, and Algebra 1 or Algebra 2, depending which one you're taking, it really doesn't matter. And then take a test. Select a test. Oh yeah, so depending on if you have 504 or special education accommodations, you may get extra help options for you. Like the computer might be able to read it to you, or some of the words might be defined. You would know if you had those options. If you have those kind of options, like read aloud, click on all PNP. If you know you don't have those kind of options and helps, click on no PNP. And it just depends on what kind of test you normally do. Put the same as that. And this is what it'll look like. This is what it's going to look like when you're actually testing, except it won't say practice test, right? It'll be the current one. Several things that you can do. You can zoom in. You can change the colors. It might be easier for you to read with a different color. So that's available to you. And let's just hit next. Earlier, I had my screen zoomed up too much. I couldn't see the next button. So if you can't see the next button, be sure you put the zoom down, like I did, of the window. So you have to agree, of course, to have honor and integrity. Test directions. You can move through the test. The button's at the bottom. You can mark them for review if you want to go back and check it again in a little bit, but keep going for now. And there's several things that you can do to help yourself on the test. There's a highlighter that you can use by clicking on the pencil, highlight, erase, highlight. You can also use a sticky note, like put it like almost like a post-it on the screen, eliminate the answers that you know are wrong, and you can give yourself a guideline. And I think that one really helps. That's kind of like how I use the cursor to keep my eye on the line. That'll do it even better. So I'll show you that in a moment. Let's go into the actual test questions. Writing is revise and edit. And read the selection, choose the best answer to each question. And like I said, you read the background information because it makes it easier to create that movie in your mind. Okay, so if you click on guideline, look how that works. Isn't that great? And you can just kind of lock it in place if you want, and move the page instead. Let's unlock it. In her English class, Susan was assigned to write a persuasive paper. She would like you to read her paper and suggest any revisions she should make. When you finish reading, answer the questions that follow. The importance of social networking offline. Teenagers are learning new communication skills every day. It's important that they have opportunities to network or meet and get to know people. But online networking promotes short, superficial connections. It's very popular with teens today. Okay, and like I said, you can change the color. Hey, this is hard on my eyes. I don't like that. I like black on yellow, or I like white on black. I think that's pretty cool, white on black. That's fun. Yellow on black is supposed to be really good to help you see clearly. So whatever works for you, be aware you have the option to change it. So read through this, and of course, you'll get to the point where you get the questions. What is the most effective revision to make to sentence 16? Yeah, here we are, question 1. So remember, the questions are across the bottom. What's the most effective way to combine sentences 3 and 4? Well, let's go back and verify, right? Sentence 3 and 4. Networking promotes sort of superficial connections. It is very popular with teens today. And play around with it. Pick the one that you like. Go on to the next. And practice answering the questions. Get the hang of going through this with a real test that people have taken. And refer back to our review book and just do the best you can. And keep building up your ability with practice and your success.